Hey guys, you here, aka Gene. Welcome back to the top 5 series. This is top 5 epic racing moments which occurred within competitive environment and rule settings. So this is pretty sick. So at the start of this particular race, this guy lags back and right behind me. And that's not it. Then this guy here right in front of me, remember this 5 laps with sweaty lobby, does this, right? Goes flying off. My boy El Mister fucks up his entire race, but just doing that line right there was pretty epic because it does sort of like a rainbow flip or on just over top of my car, and I go flying through it. Number 4 spot, we have an interesting little scene here. On the start of the second lap, you know, I'm taking the second position here. So my job was to try and keep up with the guy in the front, which is Mac in 10. So this guy kept up his pace, you know, got a poor line there, so I got a little bit of speed on him. So throughout this entire lap, I was keeping up to him and managed to catch up to him. So I was going for the overtake near the end of the lap. So I'm going to show you the entire lap here. This is Cheetah Grand Prix, I believe the 3rd or 4th track within the Zoo King playlist, which is part of my competitive playlist. So this entire lobby was filled with sweaters. I think 6 sweaters at the moment, all trying to keep up with each other. So start of the second lap, everyone's, you know, nicely tightly packed there just behind us. 3rd and 4th, 5th, 6th position. So this battle's going on here. My job is to keep up with this guy. So I managed to do so. Every corner I managed to catch up slowly. And at this point we're approaching the ending of this particular lap. So we're coming up to a pretty tricky section here. This is pretty much the main overtaking zone, I guess you want to call it. If you get the braking points wrong there, if you hit the pole you slow down and whatnot. And then this particular section there is sort of like a weird hairpin with a left, right, center here with a zigzag. Nice, awesome design there. Coming into the final section to the left-hander. What do you know? I'm keeping up to him, just in a gap, slightly increased at this point. But the braking point he gets wrong right here. I managed to perfect this line, close up the gap yet again. So at this point, I'm gaining speed on him. So I'm going to go on the right-hand side. He chooses the left-hand side. And this is what happens, alright? So I'm going in for the overtake. We're side by side at this point. Bang! I'm trying to put all 4 wheels down, right? I'm trying to put my rear wheels down, sorry. What happens? I'm next voodoo shit. Let me put that back in slow motion for you guys real quick, alright? So first of all, I'm going to show you this little bit here. After that collision, I was going in for the overtake. I end up going last and lose the race. That was kind of funny. Although it's 5 laps, but throughout the entire of the other laps, I was fucked up by poles and whatnot. But anyway, that's not an excuse. So what you see there, I'm trying to put my back wheels down, but ends up putting the rear bumper down and fucking the whole car flips. Here's the thing, little tip for you guys. If you want to get extra speed on jumps, you want to prioritize on your left analog stick, push it down to get your rear wheels down quickly as possible to get the extra speed throughout the straight. 3rd position, this is all lag. Insane crash there. On his screen he wasn't touching me, but on my screen you saw the lag from different perspective. Show you again real quick, slow-mo. So what happens is, this point, now he lags into me and the car clings onto my rear tires, but on his screen it was on the right hand side. You see just there the car jitters. So on his screen that's exactly where the lag stops, where the car jitters to the right hand side. But that never happened for the entire time before that. Now, number 2 spot, this is absolutely epic, right? This I've never seen happen before. And it's pretty cool overtaking maneuver unintentionally. What you see, if you see Cheetah right in front of my boy right there, takes the 1st position but lags back and overtakes right underneath my car. Literally just slides past. But you see them, he was there in the front initially, but he lags back. On this screen he wasn't there. And then on his screen was lagged back into him. So it was kind of a weird combo with different perspectives. That was interesting. He takes the lead there. I'll get back to 5th position. But interesting overtake. But number 1 spot, this is a crossover track called Crossover Grand Prix, one of my small midget playlist. Next thing you know, I get a little jump, a fucking crossover collision there. Entity goes flying up, and I lose 2 positions from 3rd to 5th, which is unfortunate, but that was some epic timing right there. What you'll notice once again is slow-mo. You see I get a little airtime from this bump, and this car just finishes me off. Literally just fatality KO as I go into an awkward landing in this position, go kaboom. That's it, bloodfire, straight explosion, rainbow. I don't know, that's crazy. Alright, so that's my race over there. Epic moments. Let me know if you guys want to see more. These take time, as obviously all of these are unintentional and it happens during racing, so It takes time between the episodes because obviously I race frequently, but usually it's quite consistent. But these things do happen time to time, and it's pretty damn awesome to look back and look at a slow-mo, as you can't really script these kind of things. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to hit the like button. It's the second episode. If you guys haven't seen the previous episode, be sure to check out the annotation for top 10 epic crashes for competitive racing. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Shall you soon? Now, good night, peace. Yeah.